I'm joined today by country music star Brett Kissel. And Brett, you have a new tour coming out here, an acoustic tour, which is a little bit different than maybe your usual kind of shows. Why don't you tell me about what kind of made you want to do an acoustic tour?
Well, you know what? I've been pretty lucky to travel across Canada many times over the past decade plus, every province, every territory. And during the set, with the full band, I give them a break and I play a couple tunes acoustically. And then I watched Garth Brooks play in Vegas. And watching him play in Vegas was really inspiring. It was just him and his guitar. And I thought to myself the entire night, oh my God, like I would love to do something, an entire evening just like that. And so maybe I didn't have the guts to do it before, but I've got the courage to do it now. And I'm really, really excited to present the Side You've Never Seen tour to all of my fans across Canada to come out and experience something that, well, they would have never experienced with me before.
Your shows are usually pretty high energy, and this is going to be a bit of a change of pace from that. How do you think you're going to adapt your shows to maybe make up for there not being, as high energy as there would be on one of your other tours?
Well, I think the biggest thing is making sure that the audience understands that this is all about the song, this is all about the story, this is all about the lyrics, and it's all about connection. When you're playing a high energy set, I'm there to throw a party, and that's a wonderful thing that I've been able to do for a long time. There will be elements of my set that will be party. Don't get me wrong. I've written all these songs, so of course I'm going to play them and it's going to have a very, very special meaning. But if you've ever been to or heard of the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, it's an amazing songwriter's spot where everybody gets to share the story behind the songs that people love so much. So that's exactly what I want to do on the Side You've Never Seen tour, and peel back all of these different layers to explain that it's not just about the energy, it's actually about the emotion behind the song.
Brett, you kind of grew up around this area, so what's kind of special about, maybe coming back here on your tour stops and playing, in Lloyd here, or, surrounding area kind of where you're from?
Well, I'm a small town guy. I'm very proud of that. I grew up in St. Paul on a cattle ranch, between St. Paul and Lloydminster, and played hockey in Lloyd and would go and watch the Chucks every year. And so for me, it's really great and very important to come back to communities that were a big part of my upbringing. When I was a little kid, I would play at the Vic Juba. When I was a little kid, I would play in Vermilion and Neilburg, Saskatchewan. Every winter, I still go up to Paradise Hill, Saskatchewan to go deer hunting at Buck Paradise. I love that area, so it's important for me to always, if I can, always come back to the small towns because I'm a small town guy.
Awesome. And do you have any new projects on the go? Have you been working on some new songs, maybe a new album?
Well, in a couple of days, I'm heading back down to Nashville to do more recording. And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm always writing new songs. And whenever a creative burst hits me, it's not too long after that I'll find studio time to go and bring these songs to life. So Let Your Horses Run was the first single, that is going to come off this new record. Now we've released a song called Another One. And I'm really proud of both of those songs. Another One is going for ads at country radio tomorrow. So I'm really excited that, people are going to get a chance to hear these two new songs, the acoustic versions of them on tour, and then a whole pile of new music that I've been writing over the past couple of months that, quite frankly, I'm going to try out on our crowds across Canada. And if they like them, it's going to go on the record. If you don't like them, well, I'll put it on the junk pile.
Awesome. Yeah, it seems like you're a very creative guy. You're always coming out with some new music. Do you have any advice for maybe aspiring songwriters and musicians that are maybe trying to get to where you're at?
There's a lot of different pieces of advice, and I think there's a lot of noise out there, especially on TikTok and Instagram, where everybody's trying to be an expert. The biggest thing is to find your own lane and to understand that you have a unique sense and a unique opportunity to be somebody different. And don't try to be somebody that you're not, because there already is a Morgan Wallen, or there already is a Carrie Underwood. There already was a George Strait. So I think it's really important to find your own lane and then work really hard and be unapologetic about it, because someone being genuine and somebody being authentic is rare these days. but it's very attractive. And I believe fans are very attracted to those who are very authentic.
Now, of course, Brett, most people that know you know you're a big Oilers fan. They've seen you do the American national anthem at a few games, and it's always cool to see that, you know, when somebody's representing their team. What are your Oilers predictions for this year?
Evan Bouchard will be up for the Norris. Stuart Skinner will be up for the Vezina. Leon Draisaitl is going to win the Conn Smythe. And Connor McDavid is going to hoist the Stanley Cup at center ice in June at Rogers Place in front of 19,000 screaming fans and one crying Brett Kissel. I will be crying my eyes out in pure joy and pure happiness to watch that happen.
Awesome. Those are some predictions I can definitely get behind as a fellow Oilers fan. Now, where can people go to buy your tickets?
Very simple. Just go to brettkissel.com and make sure you guys follow me on social media, all of the platforms, so that I can give you more details on VIP packages and opportunities to upgrade your experience on the side you've never seen tour. brettkissel.com has all the details.
Well, thanks, Brett, for your time. Everybody make sure to check out Brett Kissel on his new acoustic tour on December 2nd at the Vic Juba Theatre.
You betcha. Thanks a lot, Lane. Have a good day.